Alright, back with another video. I'm going to be going through my Darkhorse collection here. Currently reading Survival. Again, another vampire. Love the horror. This one's pretty interesting because the Russians are trying to ship their vampire out of Russia, and it crash lands in Alaska. The plane carrying him. I was just finished up All 8 Eyes. That was current this year, but if you don't like giant spiders, then you probably don't want to read this. But it's again pretty good one about what can remain hidden in the city. Then Tanyan's Blue Book. It's it's recounting all these UFO encounters. I started reading this one, Christopher Chaos, and I slowly started to realize it's like a modern day telling of horror stories. This Christopher Chaos to me is almost like Victor Frankenstein. And there's werewolves involved, and it looks like there's going to be more characters involved that are recreations of like the Universal monsters. I haven't picked up the second issue yet. I got so much other stuff to go through and read first. This one, Where Monsters Lie, I absolutely loved this one. It basically is a gay community where every house has a slasher serial killer in it, all different styles and variations. You have guys that kind of come across like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. There's all sorts, but these kids escape and this cop goes back. But it the community is basically run by an older couple, and they assign these killers to go to places. Shock Shop. Don't know what happened to this. I don't know if it's coming back, but the interesting thing about this is that it's a flip book. So this side right here is one story. You turn it over, there's a different cover, and there's a second story. But it's very much like Tales of the Crypt kind of thing. You know, horror stories where people get their comeuppance. Night of the Ghoul by Scott Snyder. Interesting read. It deals with a guy looking for an old director that had a movie, had a tragedy on a movie. It turns out there's a demon involved, but he's being kept in this hospital. And then again, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, We Have Demons. There's a lot of hype around this book. I don't want to say I didn't care for it, but it's not what I expected. It's a lady joins a secret organization that fights demons, and they're powered by angelic artifacts, it seems like. Issue 3. Do like this one, Leonade the Vampire. It's almost like a cutesy comic book drawing, but there's a lot of dark themes. She's a vampire, and she does what vampires do. Dead Mall, that was really kind of trippy. It's Basically teenagers break into a closed down mall that's set for destruction, and the mall is haunted, it's alive, it makes them see visions, and it was pretty out there. The Worst Dudes, this was more comedic than anything like that. It was very funny. Intergalactic bounty hunters trying to find a pop star. The pink guy on the cover is her ex-husband, and chaos ensues. It's not for the kids. Fear Case, again, another interesting one. It's like that scene from Pulp Fiction. What's in the case? What's in the suitcase from Pulp Fiction? There is a case that people want. You never find out what's inside of it, but two cops are basically on this cold case to find it, and they're coming up on their time to pass it on. They have, I think, a year or so to try to solve the case. Butcher of Paris. I think I still have an issue or two left of this I need to finish up on. As it says, based on a true story. Again, been a while since I actually read this. Steeple. Again, another one that I like. A young woman goes to a church in England, and there's an opposing satanic church, and she really questions her values. She starts to see things that make her second guess her religion, while the Satanist, she starts to question her religion. And again, big Slayer fan, so I've got the Repentless set. This is the pre-story, I believe, to the videos. Got a couple of odd Grindhouse. Again, those are always fun reads. And then Rob Zombie's The Nail. Here's the graphic novel. A guy at the comic book store years ago told me I should read this. It's like The Hills Meet Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes meets pro wrestling, and the main character is a pro wrestler. And it's pretty brutal. And then again, more vampire. The Strain, which is based on the book and the TV show. If I remember right, the comics, I can't remember if they follow the book or the show. I'm assuming it's the book. It's been a while since I watched the show, and it's been probably even longer since I read the book or books. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the books because it's coming back to me now. They've all got the names of the book. The Fall. There's the second book. And then the third book, The Night Eternal. Again, good read. I'm a big fan of Guillermo del Toro. Love his movies. There was a lot of them. It went for a while. And there's spin-offs with one of the characters. His backstory, Mr. Quinlan. It's kind of like Blade, if I remember right. He was, his mom was infected. And then just picked this up not too long ago, Body Bags. I'd heard about it. Again, pretty good read. And that was it for my my Darkhorse.